Hello and welcome. Olga is here from Olga Bochareva.com. I'm CEO, mindset coach, and EFT practitioner. Today we are talking about, are you afraid to fail your client and get a bad reputation? Do you feel like maybe you will not meet the expectations and then somehow you'll get a bad review? Or even, they will not be satisfied, they will not be happy with you, and they will kind of put you down. Or maybe you're worried that you'll mess people up somehow. I heard people saying that. Or you feel like, I don't even want to start because if I start, then, all of this start happening is just going to make things worse. So if you have any of these thoughts coming through your mind, today's video is for you. We're going to clear it all. I'm going to help you out how to sort it out and let it go. Because all of these guys are honestly just limiting beliefs. Those are the things that create procrastinations and worry and honestly stopping you from doing the work that you meant to do on this planet. So I have some really juicy tips for you. Let's dive in. So the first thing I want to tell you guys is that whatever you're starting, if you're doing it for the first time or you are new to it, you're gonna do it bad. Guys, let's face it, you are going to mess up your first pancake, you're not going to have your first football game right, you will just not do this right, and it applies to the business. So your very, very first time is just gonna be a mess. So those people who are helping you to get through this, just be grateful to them. And yes, it is okay to charge because you're still providing service and you're still doing the work. Now, what I want you to keep in mind is, especially if you're starting something new to help you grow your business, like a blog or interviews, you start maybe creating a program, doing webinars, maybe you're starting to write articles for others or doing blog posts. Just keep in mind, it's okay not to have it perfect. I think I'm talking to myself a little bit because I'm a bit of a perfectionist. But the truth is, guys, it's only with practice that you can improve something. So you have to, make a deal with yourself that the first time you do something, it's okay not to have it absolutely right. And it's okay to totally mess it up. And it's just a practice. As a matter of fact, I just took a course by Jackie Jordan on how to tap into corporates. And she goes on and on how she's not perfect in so many ways. And she is like amazingly successful practitioner and a business owner. So just keep in mind and don't let this thing stop you from doing the work that you do. Now also, guys, practice not only make it perfect, it make it permanent. So you are creating skills as you are doing something that's meaningful for you. And the only way to make it permanent and to make it stick is to continue doing it over and over. I really like this quote, every master was once a disaster. Simple but truth, isn't it? So don't let these things derail you. The second thing I wanted to tell you guys is that, you're not responsible for other people's result. And it sounds like, what? But I'm the coach, or I'm the yoga teacher, or I'm the practitioner. Well, all of that is true, but you're here to provide services and you're here to support, give them tools for change, something that will help them, inspire them, provide some kind of transformation. Now, with that said, you are not the one who having the transformation, they do. So it depends on what kind of journey, what kind of place in life they'll come to you with, how ready they are with changes. Like for most part, people who come to me, they are really ready with changes and they will invest, the money, the time and energy into happening this. But honestly, life happens and sometimes people will pull back a little bit. So don't worry about this. It really is not about you. You just never know the machination of other person's destiny, right? And soul, the contract that they signed before they came here, or the promises, the agreement that they made with themselves. You just never know what they're going through. So don't take it personally. And if you do, tap on it, and of course we'll tap together in just a little bit. And finally, guys, what other people say is not about you. Right? What other people say, I love saying this, I'll say it all the time. What other people say is none of your business. What other people say about you is none of your business. Now, it's projection of their reality, their perception, their dreams, things that they have learned in this life. Now, it honestly has nothing to do with you. Now, it might sound like it is, right? Especially if you get a bad review, if you have a feedback that's not very pleasant. But what I want to encourage you to do is to kind of step through this part to where it feels icky, and that's where tapping comes in, right? So you can actually listen to this feedback. You can learn some lessons. You can improve something about yourself. Because what I like to say, those bad clients or people who are, a little bit hard on you, who are not necessarily your admirers or your best fans, they're actually your best teachers. They give you something that you can work with to make your services even better. So Stop being selfish and thinking it's all about you, because it's not, and get out there and make this planet a better place. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and do some tapping. So what I want you to do right now, guys, is to think about, something that you are sort of stuck from doing because you're afraid that you're gonna mess it up. Maybe it's contacting somebody, maybe it's reaching out to someone, maybe it's doing a video or blog post, maybe it's simply making a phone call or starting some kind of avenue. Just go ahead and put yourself in there and start thinking how you'll mess something up. And as you feel this feeling, actually right now you can go ahead and feel it, bring it up, because we're going to tap it, we're going to clear it. You ready? Alrighty. So if you're new to tapping, guys, very simple. We're going to use a few points between the eyes, under the eye, right here, and we're going to grab the wrist. And this is the fast EFT tapping style, so just follow along. Very, very simple. Alrighty, so as you step into this place, feel it, make it real, and you just tap between your eyes and say, this feeling, this failure, all the ways I'm worried about this. It's just not gonna work. I'll mess it up. They'll mess it up. And I will be at fault. All the fault patterns, all the blame patterns, all the guilt, rejections, abandonments, it's safe to let it go. All in the past, no longer real. I'm bringing something from the past to this scenario, and it's safe for me to stop that. I release and let it go. All the ways that I'm living in the past, all the ways I'm experiencing this rear mirror syndrome, I release the rear mirror syndrome. Every day is a new day. It's safe for me to start. It's safe for me to practice. If it's new for me, I'm gonna make peace. It's gotta be bad. I'm gonna mess it up in my own beautiful way. But I also will stick to this. I'll practice and I'll learn and I'll make it better and I'll master it so I can help myself and help others. And it's safe for me to release any worries, any bad reputation feelings, any failures, any mess ups, and anything else that come into this scenario. It's safe for me to step up and shine, to be me, and to help others. And so it is. And just grab your wrist, pulse round, breathe in, and breathe out. Wiggle your shoulders and say peace. Fantastic. Alrighty, you're doing phenomenal. So one last thing that I wanted to mention before I check off, this specific pattern has to do a lot with the fear of not good enough. And this is the very first syndrome that we're actually addressing in my signature program, Fearless Entrepreneur. If you're not familiar with this, guys, I invite you to check it out. I'm not registering people yet, but you're more than welcome to join the VIP waiting list. And the benefits of being on this list is you're the first to know when the registration is open, so you can get the best rate, the best deal, and of course amazing bonuses, including possibly a session with me one-on-one. So I'll make sure to have a link below for you to join this VIP waiting list, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.